Afkari was convicted of stabbing a security guard to death during a protest that he was part of in 2018. He now faces 2 death sentences, but days after President Trump called on Tehran to spare his life, suddenly a confession surfaced from the wrestler that ran on Iranian state TV. In it, he reportedly said, quote, "I hit twice, once, and then again." The U.S. State Department says they believe that Afkari's confession was forced. And now his mother is speaking out exclusively to my next guest.
They gave money to poor people. My 3 sons are decent human beings. They wouldn't hurt even an ant. They didn't do any wrong. They did nothing wrong. This is a cruel and unjust verdict.
Mahsa Ahmadinejad joins me now, author of The Wind in My Hair, My Fight for Freedom in Modern Iran. She is an activist who stands up for people in these situations all the time. Mahsa, it's good to have you back tonight. What is your take on this, and what do you think of this confession that now surfaced?
As you heard the voice of this frustrated mother, she doesn't know what to do, but she said that clearly. Her son is innocent, and his only crime is to participate in Iran protesting peacefully against the government. But first, they arrested him, and after that, they arrested his brother, Wahid, as well. Why? Because they wanted Wahid to talk against Navid Afkari. And then they arrested another brother, Habib, to put more pressure on them. So that didn't work. So that's why they forced them all to do false confession, which actually Iranian national television is very popular to do it, and accuse them of killing a security forces guy, which is totally lie. So they're going to kill them, and that is why they try to convince the society. But right now, Iranian people are furious, and they all believe that Navid is innocent.
Well, we've seen this before in the stories that you have covered, where they take members of the family and also bring them in. They are then imprisoned. It's happened even in your family, and it's an awful situation. This is getting a lot of attention, and we hope that will help. This is the UFC president Dana White talking about this case. Watch.
He went to a peaceful protest in Iran, and he's going to be executed for that. The only thing I thought to do was to call the president and see if he could help this man. And he said, let us look into it. Let me talk to my administration and see if there's something we can do to save his life.
You know, talk to me, Mahsa, about the politics of this, whether or not the president could have influence over the Iranian regime with this kind of case at this point.
It is very, very important for all politicians to speak up against this cruel verdict against Navid Afkari and other political prisoners. And I have to tell you, when you talk to the families, they beg everyone to help them. These people do not have any voice inside Iran. They don't have any media. Last November, the government in Iran killed 1,500 people, and one of the fathers spoke up. Right now, father of Puya Bakhtiari is in prison. So you see, right now, a lot of people inside Iran actually calling not only the president of America, which they're calling the leaders of the European countries to do something and take an action. A lot of European governments have a relation with Iran. They go and visit Javad Zarif, the foreign minister of Iran. Right now, they have to take an action. Otherwise, the regime easily kill these innocent people. I think Iran is the only country that if you protest peacefully, then they're going to kill you, and they arrest their family member to keep them silent. So this is a tipping point. We call all intent. This is it. If you don't, if the Western country, the European government keeps silent, believe me, they're going to kill Navid Afkari.
Is there any indication that there's any movement on this before I let you go, Mahsa?
There is. Look, and right now, the people inside Iran, they only have Twitter. Twitter is filtered, but you see the president of, the supreme leader of Iran, president of Iran, foreign minister of Iran. But the young generation, they're trying to bypass the filtering, and they are on Twitter. 12 million people use the hashtag Edam Nakonu, don't kill and don't execute protesters.
All right, I encourage everybody to watch you on Twitter, and they can see the whole video of Navid's mother and learn more about this case. Masi, thank you very much. Masi Alinejad, always good to have you with us. That's it for tonight, Monday, September 7th. Happy Labor Day, everybody. We'll see you back here on Tuesday night as the story continues.